Did you know that the ancient Egyptians once revered a bird so deeply that they mummified it by the millions? The sacred ibis, with its snow-white body, glossy black head, and long curved beak, was no ordinary wading bird of the Nile. To the people of ancient Egypt, it was the living embodiment of Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing, and the moon. The first light of dawn spills across the Nile Delta. The air is cool, the water still. A thin veil of mist curls above the wetlands, parting slowly as the sun begins its climb over the horizon. In the shallows, a group of ibises stands motionless, their slender silhouettes reflected perfectly in the water. Then, one by one, they move, each step slow and deliberate, as if performing an ancient dance. Their long, curved beaks dip gracefully into the water, searching for fish, frogs, snails, and insects. Every motion is precise, efficient, purposeful. In ancient Egypt, such a sight was more than just a beautiful moment in nature. It was an omen of blessing, a sign that Thoth's wisdom was watching over the land. The Egyptians saw in the ibis a mirror of their own scribes, those keepers of knowledge who wrote with reed pens on papyrus scrolls. Just as a scribe dipped his pen into ink before carefully drawing each hieroglyph, the ibis dipped its beak into the water, drawing forth the food it needed to survive. The connection was so strong that temples dedicated to Thoth often kept live ibises within their walls. Priests cared for them, fed them, and treated them as sacred messengers between the human world and the divine. When an ibis died, its body was not discarded, it was honored. Priests carefully mummified the bird, wrapping it in fine linen, sometimes placing it in a carved wooden coffin or a decorated pottery jar. These were then placed deep within vast underground catacombs as offerings to Thoth. Archaeologists have uncovered these burial sites, and the numbers are staggering. At Tuna El Gebel, a single necropolis held the remains of over 4 million mummified ibises. Each one represented a prayer, a request, a plea for guidance or protection from the god of wisdom. The ibis was more than a spiritual symbol. Ancient Egyptian texts suggest it played a practical role as well. By hunting snails, insects, and other pests in the marshes, the ibis helped control diseases and protect crops. It was, in a sense, a guardian of both the people's health and their harvest. Today, the sacred ibis no longer roams Egypt in great numbers. Changes in the Nile's environment and human development have pushed it away from its ancient habitat. Yet its image still survives, carved into temple walls, painted in tombs, and preserved in countless hieroglyphs. For the ancient Egyptians, the ibis was proof that the divine could walk or wade among them. It was a creature that carried the wisdom of the gods in its quiet movements, a bridge between the natural and the supernatural. And even now, thousands of years later, its story endures, a reminder that wisdom can take many forms, even the form of a bird stepping silently through the water, carrying with it the secrets of eternity.